everybody, we're here again in Tony Bakery for another set of interview with a foreigner who lives in Korea. This time we're joined by Alma, but she'll introduce herself in a minute. 안녕하세요, Alma 씨.
안녕하세요.
소개해요.
네, 이름 알마예요. 스웨덴에서 왔어요. 지금 한국에서 한국 공부해요. 경희대학교에서 다닙니다.
알았어. English please.
Hi, my name is Alma. I come from Sweden. Right now I'm studying Korean at Kyung University.
Oh, nice. How long have you been here?
I've been here for about 2 months now, I think.
2 months? It's your first time here, right?
No, it's not.
It's not?
No.
You have been here. You have experience.
I have experience because my mother's from Korea.
Oh, that's your connection to Korea, maybe. Your connection. Oh, I understand. So, why did you choose Korea?
Because of my mother, I have cousins here, so I have relatives here, so I think I need to improve my Korean so I can speak to them properly.
Yeah. So your plan here, what is it? To study how much time, and what are you going to study? What do you expect?
I think I'm not sure quite yet, but I hope that I can study here for a long time, and I think I'm going to have a good use of the language also in my work in the future.
Yeah. So you plan bachelor's degree here. What do you think then about the educational system in Korea? Is it good? Do you know something about it? Universities, how they look? Did you choose a university?
No, actually I didn't choose university. I had 3 alternatives that I put in the form and in the application, and then the scholarship program organization picked the school for me. But I picked schools in Seoul only.
I understand. But do you think afterwards, after your scholarship ends, do you think that you may want to stay here and live in Korea?
I've had that kind of thought as well, because right now, because my mother's from Korea and my father's from Sweden, I'm kind of in a place now in my life where I'm thinking if I'm going to be a Swedish person or a Korean person. And I really have strong feelings for the country Korea and for the language. But it's a tough decision. So I'm not really sure yet. And I've only been here for 2 months yet, so I'm going to have a...
So there will be a battle between Swedish life and Korean life.
Yeah, I think
So you have been here 2 months, but you already have your first impressions of the life here, I think. What is the first thing that pops up in your head when somebody asks you about Korean life? Something specific.
I quite soon, when someone mentions Korea, I quite soonly think about the hierarchy, the ranking system, and the respect you have to the elder, and also which kind of position you have in the work. Because in Sweden it's quite different. You think more about the individual than your status of the work. So here you look at the name tag and what position he has, how high of a boss this person is, and then you put your respect and your nopinmal. You talk to him in a more respected way or in a more down respected way. So it's very different from Sweden, and I have a hard time with that even now, even if I've grown up with this kind of hearing this from my mother all the time.
I understand that. But do you miss the life in Sweden then? The Swedish lifestyle? So do you miss something? What in particular?
Right now, everything is so new. haven't. It's far from that I have experienced everything I can in Korea yet. There's so many things to do, especially in Seoul. It's such a big city, and there's so many nice people here. We've met a lot of nice friends from other countries. So right now, I don't miss anything in particular. Maybe sometimes. I mean, here I don't live in an apartment. I don't have a life of my own right now. It's like you live in a dormitory, no kitchen, you can't cook your own food. I miss the Swedish food, the portion, how you put the food on the plate. Here you always eat something with some kind of taste. In Sweden it's more the plain taste and the real taste from meat. It's not like mixed with all the other spices.
Yeah. So you mentioned food. What about Korean food? Tell me. That's a specific topic for every foreigner.
Yeah. I really like the food, but the food isn't anything new for me. My mother's always imported the food directly from our relatives to Sweden in big boxes. So we've always had the kim and the spicy gochujang at home. You can just mix it with the rice and put some kim, and then you have a Korean bibimbap.
So do you like it? What's your favorite Korean dish?
Yeah, I really like it. I really like mando. I don't know why, but it's something with mando I really like. And it's quite cheap as well, so I'm lucky. I can eat it every day.
Mando. That reminds me, we have the similar in Bulgaria. Everybody who is watching knows about sirmi. That mando is the same thing. I want to explain to the viewers. So we talk about food, but what else do you notice in lifestyle in Korea? Your daily life? What's different? What's strange for you? What's new? Because many foreigners are shocked by the culture in Korea. They're stressed because it's too different. What do you think about that?
It's different. Maybe it's that you have a lot of. Okay, I can only compare it to Sweden.
Yeah, compare it to Sweden.
In Sweden, you have your own life a lot. Here, you have life together with others all the time. You want to have everything. You want to do everything together. You meet. There's so much to do in Korea. So you always meet your friends after school. I know when I spend time with my cousins, they're always like, "What do you want to do? What do you want to do? What do you want to do?" You can't be at home and do nothing. In Sweden, you can just take up a book and read, and it's going to be quiet and it's going to be nice. You can have your own time. You can go inside yourself and think a lot, reflect over the day. There's no time for that here because there's so many things to do. There's always it's a stressy environment, and I think it's important to look at it in a perspective, far away and see, so you don't get too stressed as a person. It's always happening something. I think a person needs time to think and reflect as well.
In your point of view, is it that a good thing or a bad thing?
I think you need both, actually.
It's both. Because of the stress, but you always have what to do.
Yeah, I think some kind of stress is good as well. If it gets too quiet, you won't develop as a person. But I think you need the quietness as well. So I think maybe the Koreans here, they go to the Tungsan, they go climbing maybe the mountains or something, and just breathing the fresh air and being for themselves. I think it's good.
Many people are saying that Korean lifestyle is very fast, pali. What do you think about that? Do you keep the pace, or is it slower than Swedish?
No, it's much faster.
Huh?
I think it's faster.
Faster.
Especially, I didn't live in Stockholm. It's not my koyang. My hometown is not Stockholm, the capital of Sweden. Of course, in Stockholm everything is faster, but where I come from, it's a slower tempo.
Yeah. But do you get tired? Do you want a break from this life here in Korea, which is so fast and going out everywhere and study all the time?
No, not yet. It's only gone 2 months yet. Only 2 months has passed. But maybe in half a year or a year, I will think I will have that kind of thought.
So the lifestyle is faster and study is different. What you are going to say about studying? You have studied Korean language in Sweden, right?
No, I haven't studied it in Sweden.
You haven't. The educational system. What do you think about it? Is it fast? Is it hard?
The thing is, I mean, yet we haven't experienced the educational system other than the language part. And I mean, that's not my main education. So I mean, in Sweden I did the engineering, and there was a lot more studies, and you have to study a lot at home. Here it's more up to yourself, how much you want to learn in Korean. I kind of miss the mathematics and the technical side of the studies because it's very soft. It's a soft subject, the language subject. So. But I think it's difficult for me now to say something about the educational system. Yeah.
Can you think of any problems in Seoul, for particular? Like, what do you miss most? Like here, like what makes you angry, or it doesn't feel you good? Like.
I actually really enjoy my life here now. I don't have anything I really miss or feel that I need. That would be the time alone. To have my own apartment, to have my own time, just to come home and close the door and nobody's there, and just be with myself. Because now I live together with a roommate. And you don't have the kitchen as well. You can't cook your own food.
So then I'll ask the question like that. For instance, what do you think about the huge amount of people around you? So with 10 million people. It's not like in your hometown for sure.
No, it's not. Because in Sweden it lives like 10 million people, so
yeah.
Total. But I'm actually quite used to it now. I think it's because we're still young. So
you're still young, and maybe
So I think we can cope with it. But maybe if I would be a little bit older, over the 50s or something, and I wasn't used to it and lived like in a quiet town for 50 years, and coming here it would be very radical, and I would be quite tired in my body and all that. But now I don't feel that way. I feel that it's fun, and I have a lot of things to look at, and it's good.
A lot of people are accusing Seoul that it does not have enough green, enough forest, enough parks. What do you think about that?
That is true, actually. Because when I came here, I was disappointed that I couldn't find a good track to run in. That's something I'm missing. The parks, the green places, that's true.
Yeah.
You have to go by subway to find those places.
How can you compare Swedish and Korean life? What's the same and what's the different?
The difference is, I think, the tempo once again.
Yeah.
That it's very stressy here, and it's not that stressy in Sweden. And also the fact that people don't look at you and smile on the streets. They always look down. They're like walking like this. Also,
in Korea or in Sweden?
No, in Korea. Especially the girls, they have something called the stone face. There's an expression for this in Korean. And it's something I think the girls want to make others think that they are a bit better than them. Maybe they want to look cool. And I miss the warmth of the smile that you can get from someone you don't know in Sweden when you pass them on the street and you hold up the door and say like maybe a phrase, hello, have a good nice day, like that kind of warmth. I miss that.
Yeah. So I know that you enjoy Korean dramas too. What is your favorite drama? Because Korea is famous for their dramas.
Actually, I enjoyed the dramas before. I don't look at it anymore because before I looked so much and I got caught in a drama and I couldn't stop watching. So I didn't sleep. I didn't do my homework.
Everybody, did you hear that? That's a bad thing. You're doing it wrong.
Yes, that's why I stopped watching. But the favorite drama until
Cook House.
Yes.
Absolute classic.
Yes.
Nice. Then what about K-pop?
It's good.
It's good.
It's good. Sometimes I'm a bit annoyed with the girls that they're like so girly, but every now and then I can listen to it. And the guys in the K-pop movies are good. The voices are
Favorite band?
My favorite singer before was P.
Rain.
Rain.
Yeah.
But now I'm not that big of a fan of him anymore. But maybe Big Bang.
Big Bang. Are you sure? They cannot sing, actually. They can only perform on stage, be beautiful.
Or you're just jealous.
You said Big Bang. Everybody is crazy about them. What do you think about Korean boys? As a man.
As a man?
Yeah. Are they beautiful, handsome, elegant, gentlemen?
I think it's very different from person to person, as everywhere. Some Korean boys have very good style. When you see them on the streets, they have like this drama kind of nice washcloth style, cool style. Others don't care and go around with flip-flops and like pajama pants, and I really don't like that style. But it's different. They're very different from Swedish boys.
So what you prefer, Swedish or Korean boys?
I don't know. That's a really hard question. I actually don't. I can't answer that. It's very different between the people. Like
Actually, you have a boyfriend. Have you ever he touched you on the shoulder?
I had a boyfriend.
You had a boyfriend?
Yes.
Oh, a Korean boyfriend, yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
That's enough. Don't worry. Don't worry. You had the experience. That's important. People want to know. Yeah. So you know a lot of foreigners here in Korea already, I think, because they support each other and talk to each other. What do you think about their life? Is it hard for them too? Like, is it like here hard for you? And what about the other foreigners?
For me, it's not hard at all because I knew what to expect when I came here because I've been here so many times before. And my mother has always been very careful of telling me what to be careful of and what to have respect for. For my foreign friends, I think the food is something that is it's a big step to go from their food from their country and to Korean food because it's often very different if you're not an Asian. So, for example, from European to Korean food, it's a big step. I think that's the hardest thing. But I think after some time, even for me, it's gonna work.
So you're adapting. For 2 months you adapt as fast as you can. But what else do you think that's a bridge between you and the Koreans? Like a barrier or something?
I'm actually half Korean, so it's.
Huh?
I'm half Korean, so there's no barrier.
Why? Because when they see a Wegukin, like when they see a foreigner, they're shy. They don't want to speak to you. Or making friends is hard with Koreans.
Actually, it depends on which age they are. The older people who cannot speak English and maybe have had some bad experience of foreigners before because of the Korean War and the U.S. Army coming in here and everything. Some people have another opinion about foreigners, but I think the young people have a lot of experience of like going abroad, traveling. They like the U.S. because they want to learn the language, the English language, so they're better at talking as well. And it's easier to make friends with the people who knows English, of course.
I see. We see lately that Korea and Korea government tries to be more welcome to foreigners, to Korea to be more open to foreigners foreigners to not to be scared here in Korea? What do you think about Korea and trying to get there to get foreigners here, like be friendly to them and everything? Is Korea trying to get foreigners?
Yes, sometimes I reflect over it because, for example, yesterday we were at this festival and it contained the airplane performance, and because of the fact that we were foreigners, we didn't have to stand in the really long queue to get in, and we didn't have to pay any entrance fee. So we just showed our alien card and then went in. And that's also something that maybe they've thought about. They want to show these kind of privileges for us. And also the fact that at the subway station, everything is written in English as well, under the Korean text. And I think that's a really important, the infrastructure is really important for a foreigner to be able to read.
Nice. That's the main thing for me too. I like it too. Something else do you want to say about Korean life?
I think people should come here and try it out, because it's really different, especially in Bulgaria. I think it's really different, and it's a fun country, a good experience.
Nice. Okay, I really want to thank you about this interview we made. It was really good job. We hope to see you again soon. Thank you again. Final words, something to say? Bye or?
Bye.
Bye. Okay, thank you.